Mayor of the City of Mesa. And I'm also running for the 79th State Assembly District. So this is our first fundraiser of the campaign. So you all are part of the kickoff and part of the launch, and I'm very, very grateful to see so many friendly faces here. I really appreciate everyone's support for this campaign and all the other campaigns that I've run here in the city of Mesa. So if people don't already know, in 2016 I got elected to the city council, the first Democrat in decades. And it's been an absolute honor to do this service. And you know, we've accomplished quite a lot of things in Mesa in this period of time. So we had just about 3 years ago, we decided for the first time that we're going to fly the pride flag in the city of Mesa. Just this week, fought back a proposal to eliminate that. Very proud of that. We've also made, we also broke ground earlier this year on the first 100% affordable housing project in the city in decades.
Wow,
incredible! Right next to the trolley, right catty corner to City Hall. It's going to create hundreds of units for low and moderate income families. Right in the commercial, right next to our big commercial area. We're going to create new customers, new neighbors for our businesses. It's good. It's really terrific. And also, and some folks were here talking with me at City Hall about this a little bit earlier this afternoon. We've also adopted some rules to make it much easier for homeowners to build accessory units in their backyards. That's great for homeowners. It's great for affordability, and it's the kind of policy that I'm really proud to advance. Now, I'm also running now, but now I'm running for the assembly, and that's a little bit different. So it is the city of Mesa is about 60,000 people. The district is 6 times that size, right? So I got to knock on 6 times as many doors. I got to make 6 times as much money. I got to make 6 times as many phone calls. My team says I'm not allowed to drink 6 times as much whiskey. That's fine. That's fine. That's why you pay professionals to give you advice. But it's very exciting, and as someone who's really interested and committed to housing and transportation and climate issues, things that I've worked on the city of La Mesa, so much of the important policy work that's happening on that is happening at the state level, right? Local government has a really important key role to play on that, but a lot of the big decisions are being made in South America. And so I'm really excited to get up there and to be involved in that and to make some progress on that. So it's going to be a big campaign. A lot of people ask, okay, when's the special election? There's no special election. This is a regular election. So there's going to be a primary in March of 2024, and then there'll be a general in November of 2024. So you're going to be hearing from me in the campaign a lot. We're going to be asking you for help, for putting up yard signs, for knocking on doors. We are absolutely going to ask you for money again. And we're super grateful for everyone's contributions today. But please tell your friends and family to help out, get involved in the campaign. We're really going to need it. I've never done anything quite this big before in my political career, so I'm going to really need a lot of help from my friends to be able to make sure that we can do that and to continue to advance the work that I've been committed to in my professional life. So before we invite our next speaker up, I'm going to just want to thank some of the co-hosts that we have here. So some of them are not here, but contribute to the event. So we have Matt Davis, who is here in the great jacket. Justin Jones, Lori McDonald, Jared Basler, Whitney Benzian, Gabe Gutierrez, Joanna Scavone, and John Greenwell. And then also our honorary co-host, Brianna Costen. I'm sorry, these are the honorables. Brianna Costen, Jennifer Mendoza, Allison Snow, both council members in the city of Lemon Grove in the district, and then Matt Strabone, who is, I believe, in like Italy or something right now. He's
living his best life.
I know, right? So, and then, so thank you all for all the co-hosts for helping bring people here and for those of you who aren't signed on as co-hosts, we're going to have you be co-hosts in spirit and tweet out the link to the donation thing, post it on Facebook and let your friends know that they can help. So thank you everyone for being here. And I'm very pleased to introduce San Diego City Council person Raul Campillo, who's
Thank you, Colin. San Diego City Council member. It's funny he says that. Colin, when I got elected, I was appointed the chair of the Mission Trails Regional Park Task Force, and I said, I need a vice chair. Colin, will you be the vice chair? He said, only if I can use your staff sometimes. And I have never followed through on that promise, but I'm here for you today, my friend. But
more than me, I'll tell you that.
Growing up in East County, I grew up in Rancho San Diego. I know how difficult it was, and thankfully it's becoming far easier to stand up for things that Democrats stand up for in East County. But in 2016, you had a person who was doing it first, standing up for labor unions, standing up for LGBT rights, standing up for women's choice, standing up for all the things that we know make a successful, healthy, economically prosperous society, and that was Colin Parent in 2016. He deserves a lot of credit for that. When I moved home eventually after my education and law practice, one of my friends who was here said, oh, you're interested in going into politics? Our good friend Colin Parent is also from East County, and he was successful in this. You should go talk to him. And Colin has been a stalwart for all the things that we're supporting. And of course, you all know, when it comes to housing, there's not a person who's more at the forefront, who is more of a thinker, and more dedicated to saying to the folks who want to get in the way of it, he's going to be for it. And frankly, that is our biggest issue, because if we get housing done correctly, we're going to see better jobs, we're going to see less homelessness, we're going to see healthier families, we're going to see better roads, we're going to see better green space, all the things we want to see. So when it comes to the leadership, you have to ask yourself, who is there first? And you have to say to yourself, when it comes to East County, when it comes to this district, Colin Parent was the guy who stood up and said, I'm going to be there first. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And it took a lot of hard work to win the first time. It takes a lot of hard work to win the second time. Every single time, it takes a lot of hard work. So Colin, I'm really proud to serve alongside you in a sister city. I'm proud to work together on Mission Trails issues, even though it's only once every 2 months, for about an hour and a half. But in all reality, for a person who went to law school, went and worked for Governor Brown, and had all the opportunities in the world, you said, I'm going home. You went home to East County, you went home to La Mesa, and you are delivering. So I'm happy to be here and to tell everybody who's here, Colin Parent, you're strong, really strong, and I'm really proud to support you. Thanks.
Okay, so Colin just asked me to do this, and I will always say yes when Colin asks me to do something, because Colin was my first political friend in San Diego. So unlike Raul and Colin, I'm not from here. But I moved here actually for a legal job in 2006, a legal job that prevented me from being political. And it's the day that job was done, I needed to come out of my non-political shell and make some friends. And we were both working at law firms at the time, and I had the good fortune that someone introduced me to Colin. And Colin is really the reason, was the gateway for my career, my friends, my network in San Diego. And I'm a testament to the fact that he was organizing and standing up for those progressive values long before he wanted to run for office, or maybe he wanted to run, but he wanted to serve. And I believe that Colin's core mission is to serve the community. Many of you in the audience today are alumni of the San Diego Leadership Alliance. And that was really, bringing that program to San Diego was Colin's brainchild. He wanted to build a team of progressive leaders and then connect them with mentors and subsequent opportunities. And we built and grew that nonprofit, and now we have more than 200 alumni, many of whom are still still in San Diego, but some who've gone on to move outside San Diego and continue to replicate that and amplify that impact. It's just one illustration of the impact that Colin has had, in addition to this community, and I am confident that leading with his values, Colin can take that to Sacramento and continue to lead on all the issues that Raul just talked about. But what I'm here to ask you to do, I know you've already given. I didn't realize that the campaign was going to be quite so long and that we were all going to be asked to give for quite so long. But what I'm here to emphasize to you today is that money is viability in a campaign. All of you know that. And if you didn't know that, it is. And coming out with early support and strong support for Colin's campaign will ensure that he has the resources to continue to build that support toward next March and next November. So even if you've already given in advance of today, I would ask that you think about another gift. It would be really terrific if you think about doubling the gift that you already made and really being a leader in the way that Colin has been on your heart. So with that, I would just say, I see Kelly, his main fundraiser in the back, nodding. You can see Kelly or anyone from her team about making another gift. And please promote it. You have a long time to promote this to your friends, your family, your community, and to really help us send a really talented elected to Sacramento. So thank you.
Colin, how much do we have to get for you to get new signs?
A double.